save the game?
Welcome in, everybody.
Let's switch over to wow, we're starting off strong. Let's switch over to this screen. Hi, it's Monday. We've got some Magic the Gathering to do today. Thank you to everyone who is here. Welcome in, Foxling. Thank you for getting first. Thanks for taking your daily Bardic Inspiration and the Hydrate. I've been seeing it around, the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. It sounded weird, and so I had to try it. It's actually really good. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, it tastes like strawberries and cream. I feel fancy drinking it, which is nice. So I'm going to hydrate with that until it's gone. And then I've got a little bit of water left. I've drank so much water today. It's hot. And I've been up a long time. Yeah. So we have, thank you for the hydrate donut. We'll drink some more. Too sweet even for you. Yeah, it is very sweet, but it's good. I like it. I may keep it in my rotation. I'm trying to have like some kind of fun drink. I do drink a ton of water. I drink a ton of coffee. Trying to have something else to enjoy and not always just drinking the same thing every day. So mixing it up, and this is not bad at all. So we did get redeemed I think we're on the third. I think this is the third. This noise has been driving me crazy. So for everyone who's not subbing and at least had 3 minutes of ads, good for you. I've had the ad for Gollum show up on Arena, and it's just him scratching his head and saying, huh? And it's just in a loop. It's the only sound aside from the really cool, calming sounds. It's just driving me nuts. Here, I'm going to switch screens. That would have been smart. I'm doing big things. So, we have the third, right? White, blue, yes, black. So we have the third color trial. I've got all of the black cards that have not been shown on stream that I have opened. Did it do the thing? I didn't hear it in my monitor. I may have more work to do, in which case I'm going to be super sad. But welcome in, Mama Bard. I didn't hear noise? Damn. Okay, I'll keep working on it. One day. So, any card that I have that is just black and hasn't been shown on screen, I do have those. And then once we get through that and kind of explaining what is different about the color, what it brings to the table, we're going to go into Arena and we're going to build a deck. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a deck using just that one color, and we're going to test it out and see how we do. I did not, full disclosure, absolutely did not like playing black for the longest time growing up. In Magic, you have a starting life total of 20. So unless you have some way of regaining or gaining additional health, you have 20 hit points. A big thing about black is using everything as a resource. You can use your graveyard. Cards that have already been discarded, those could come back. But you may use your own life as a resource. And the idea of possibly knocking myself out or making it easier for you to knock me out in order to maybe get ahead, I didn't like that. Also, sacrificing your creatures, I need those to either attack you or to defend when you're attacking me. So I didn't want to play it. But then when Final Fantasy came out and I ended up building a deck that is like, there's a good amount of red, which I've always liked, splash of blue, but it is mostly black. There's a lot of, oh, speaking of, I did have a nice light green shirt because I don't like wearing at nighttime a black shirt when I'm streaming because I have a black chair and you can't tell because of the light, but that's a green background. Oh, I forgot. I have one more light to turn on. I don't like turning these on when I'm not actively streaming because they have a really short battery life, and I think one of them is not turning on. That's fine. But since we are playing in this, and this is one of my favorite cards in this color, I have my Final Fantasy XIV Hades shirt because, I mean, it's on theme. Why not? But yeah, Arden is great. Hades is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of my favorite cards are actually this color, and so I'm really enjoying it now. Thank you. Thank you. I like this shirt. It's one of my favorites. When are we playing a casual Commander game? I mean, hit me up. I've been lamenting the fact that I keep getting and building decks. I mean, not as much as I probably would like to, but I keep coming up with new ideas and I never go into a game store to play. I just don't ever take the time to do it. So I've been meaning to. I think I even own the Tabletop Simulator. If not, I've wishlisted it. Just so I can play online if the opportunity arises. So I definitely would like to play some Commander. What was I about to say? I don't remember. Things. Yes. I was going to say things. We can play with physical cards. Yes. Maybe. That involves using a camera to show your cards, and camera is a bad word. But I guess, yeah, we can just go ahead and go through some of these. I think I already did. One of the things I wanted to do was explain the color, and I mean, that is basically what it is, a lot of it. I remember now. The really neat thing, why is it a bad word? Because my camera does not like to cooperate sometimes. And I've got a second camera, but that camera is even worse. So work, camera, because this is a card-based stream today. I need you to work. The really neat thing about Magic and the lore around it is the fact that even though you have the 5 colors, I need to set up my phone as a secondary camera, honestly, right now, because in order to have the music and the sound, I have to have Arena up and clicked on. So I have my phone as this, but I could use my tablet. I meant to grab my tablet, but it's in my bag downstairs. So loved going to the game store recently and looking at the face of my 3-year-old little boy again. Yeah, that was such a good trip. That was so fun getting to go to the game store with you, looking at all the cards, gushing about the cards. They had a bunch of retro games. I found games I've been looking for. I don't think I've shown anyone yet. I keep forgetting to. Where did I put it? Hang on. I found it. So, we'll get to Magic eventually. So, when I was a kid, we had at the grocery store these, like, you could rent movies, games, whatever, $3 for 3 days. You could rent a Super Nintendo game. And so I was absolutely hooked on Harvest Moon. And there was this other game that I was playing all the time. When Harvest Moon wasn't available, that was when I stumbled on Chrono Trigger, and that sent me down this whole rabbit hole. But there was another game I really enjoyed that was fun and interesting. And it didn't do as well as I guess the store would like. And so they moved it from rental into you could buy it for $20. I'm a kid, like 8 years old. I don't have $20. I kept pestering my dad Like, I really want this. Please, please, please. I'll do whatever chores I need to. Finally got him to give me the $20. We went to the store and I can't find it. It's not on the shelf. I start just looking all over, like maybe it's behind a different thing, like someone wants to buy it later maybe, and so they're stashing it so no one else can get it. It's something I would do as a kid. So can't find it. Finally go up to the front desk and like, yeah, we sold that like 5 minutes ago, right before you came in. And for the longest time, like I hadn't seen it, and it got to the point I couldn't remember the game, and it doesn't help with the whole like Gaia series, I think it is, or Mana series, the Mana series. Like there's Illusion, Secret, whatever. Like I can't remember which one it is. They all look kind of similar. Long story short, when we went to this card shop the other week, I found it. It's Illusion of Gaia. And luckily, who was it? I think, was it on Lita's stream or Kurt's stream? I know someone's stream recently, we were talking about it, and like, I can't remember this game. This is all I remember. I have like 1 or 2 things. There's 3 different characters you can switch between using statues. And I think he has a flute or a staff that he spins around. Like, oh yeah, that's Illusion of Gaia. I need to find this. And sure enough, go to the game store. Now I own it. Very excited. So now little 8-year-old Bard is happy. He got the game. It only took a couple years. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I'm amazed as soon as I got back, I didn't just pop it into the Super and start playing. There's so many games. Only a couple. That's it. Only just a few, small handful. So, without further ado, without any more stalling, let's see if the camera's going to cooperate. I am going to, because I need to be able to read the card through the screen. We're going to move OBS to the main screen, so you may not have any background music. Oh well. It did get darker because I don't have... It's now a black screen, but that's fine. So our first card is... I tested this over and over again before stream. There we go. Decoy Ploy. This is a new Marvel card. And we have a booster pack. Thank you. I should have known. As soon as I start playing with Magic cards, we're going to look at more Magic cards. I haven't seen a whole lot of the Marvel. I'll be honest, I haven't really been super excited about it. There's a few cards that I do want. And I did just yesterday, I think I pulled in Arena one of the cards that I've been wanting. But I don't know, despite me really enjoying the Spider-Man set, like, I don't know, the Marvel set feels weird. And it's just like a bunch of dudes. I don't know. It's not, I guess because it's not as in universe. I mean, that's kind of the point. Where's my die? There it is. About to reach over to this rechargeable battery to roll. Yeah, the Stardew cards, those look really interesting and very pretty. But like, I like a lot of them, but especially Final Fantasy and Avatar, like they feel like they fit the vibe. I'm sure there's some really cool cards. There is a few good cards. There's a few different Thor cards that I want. Like I don't know if there's any Spider-Man in this, because there is the whole Spider-Man set itself. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's roll a die and see what card or what pack we're going to open. Number 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Speaking of, we've got Avatar. Thank you for the autofocus. talking about one of my favorite latest sets, and I get to open up a pack from it. I'm glad you like the rambles. I worry sometimes. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I'm not even paying attention to me. I gotta figure out. I feel like different sets have different ways to open up the pack. Aside from just using your teeth. I'm trying to be better and not do that. Especially on stream. Okay, that's fair, Foxling. I do tell you that. And I mean it. So it makes sense. It's okay for other people, though. Because I'm enjoying that. That doesn't mean other people enjoy what I enjoy, right? So our first card is this gorgeous food. It's a tea. I would drink this tea. I want to drink this tea. The other side of our token is, of course, a monk. I need to hide my face, apparently. Camera? Okay, camera doesn't want to show a monk. It wants to show the food. We're going to look at tea. Nope, you're not going to cooperate now. Next up is Kyoshi Village. It's a nice land card. Oh, there we go. I do like that. Our next one, Rocky Rebuke. Very cool looking. I love Toph. There are a couple different Toph cards that I really want. I can't argue that I definitely like green in Magic, and I'm definitely, if I had bending, it would be Earth, I'm sure. Rumble Arena. Very cool. Treetop Freedom Fighters is our next card. Human Rebel Ally with haste. Nice. I do like extra tokens. Accept my friendship. I'm trying. Cat Owl. It's a cat bird. Makes sense. Next up, Corrupt Court Official. Just keep throwing cookies. I will accept cookies. That's the way to make friends, is food. Razor Rings. Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. You gain life equal to the excess damage. Oh, that's nice. There's no Warren Bossing say, right? I think there's a card that is exactly that. I don't think I have it, though. Giant Koi. Fire Nation Warship. I do really like how they did bending in this game. Like, with airbending, you can remove something temporarily from combat, then it comes back. Firebending, I think, just gives you more energy to spend. Earthbending turns lands into creatures, and then water is incredibly varied. It's all just, here's different ways to cast spells. I think they handled like the feel of all the bendings so well in this set. Guru Pathic. Very pretty art. Next up, The Price of Freedom. Screw it. It sure is steep. I can't not say it, especially after we just finished Crisis Core. Now I'm looking at this card, and man, everything's on fire. Yep. Gather the White Lotus. Very nice. And we got a beautiful full art Aang, Swift Savior. That is a blue-white flash with flying. When he enters, airbend up to one other target creature or spell. And if you waterbend, you can transform him into Angenla Ocean's Fury. Nice. Beautiful card. And then to finish it off, our holo is the Ostrich Horse. It's a chocobo. It's a it's an off-branded chocobo. Let's get some of that holo going. Very nice. Ostrich Horse is we have chocobo at home. Thank you. Thank you, Donut. I like opening cards. Dollar General Chocobo. That's the one. I definitely, when I used to play Ragnarok Online, did not play, I think it was the Lord Knight. I think it was the Lord Knight, maybe even the Paladin. Those classes. Definitely didn't play them just because they got a bird that you could run around on that looked kind of like a chocobo. And when I played WoW, I was not a blood elf just for the fact that I could ride a chocobo. I'm a simple man. I want bird. That's it. I want bird. So going back to our black magic cards, Blood Elves do have nice, they are gorgeous bird mounts. I'd say that's the one thing I miss, but I mean, I do have customizable bird mounts in 14, and I can make it any color I want. Hydra Troopers. I like this card. Too evil to stay dead. Choose a target creature card in your graveyard with mana value 4 or less. Return that chosen card to the battlefield. Electra, Daughter of the Hand. So what if I don't have the channel points, but I want you to open another pack? I think that is when you barter with someone who does. I'm dropping cards. I don't want to crinkle you. I heard that. It's called I Got You. Let's roll again. We're going to open some more. Maybe we'll play a quick game at some point. We got another 7. So we'll grab the 7th card. 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I even counting? I know because the Bardic Inspiration is a D8, I'm rolling a D8. So there's 8 packs in here. 7 now. Well, now 6. So it's the last pack in there. So we have Ninja Turtles. See, this one just immediately rips open as soon as I touch it. That one was nice. Welcome in, Dorkercorn. Thank you for taking second and getting your daily Bardic Inspiration. So our first card is, oh, these feel nice. We've got a ninja. Congrats on 3rd donut. Flip side of the ninja token is a mutagen. I really like the mutagens. Could be because I really like the Donnie and Mike cards, which all play off of those. So it works. Our land this time, we got an escape tunnel. Very cool, leading into the sewers. Going into their hideout. Sewers, I almost mispronounced that. Sewer Valence Cam. It's a little guy. So small it can hide out on your sword. Yeah, I have the theme song stuck in my head too. Neat. We just opened an avatar pack, and now we have the East Wind Avatar. I know that there are 4 of these. This is something I'm not familiar with in the Turtles lore. I think one of them is a dragon at least, maybe 2. Rock soldiers. Destroy up to 1 target non-creature artifact when this thing shows up. Catching enemies between a rock and a hard place. Avatars in Ninja Turtles. I mean, weirder things have happened. It's called crossovers. They had I almost said Ninja Turtles and Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's weird. They had Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, or was it the other way around? Maybe both. Frog Butler. I really like this card. It's a little guy. He can only do 1 damage and can only take 1 damage, but he's got Death Touch. So if you hit him, you're gonna die. Pain 101. Target creature gets Death Touch, and when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and back under its owner's control. Yeah, I know they had a live action. I think the Ninja Turtles showed up on one of the Power Rangers, like the 2nd or 3rd iteration. They had like a 2 or 3 episode crossover where the Ninja Turtles were fighting with them. They thought they were villains because they look like they could be one of the Power Ranger villains. And like, dude, we're trying to help. What are you doing? Squirrelinoids. There is so much Death Touch in this set. It's ridiculous. Which, I guess, is the one thing I didn't talk about. One of the big things about Black, since we're focusing on that for this episode. Stream? I guess stream. I don't know. We'll call it whatever we want. Words. A lot of the unique things with Black cards is Death Touch. So even if it is a little guy like the Frog Butler, you may not want to block the creature, because if you do, he's taking you with him. Anything that hits him will also die unless it is immune to death. Power of the Internet says, yes, crossover happened with Power Rangers in Space. Okay. That was the one. I've seen a whole bunch, if not all, of Mighty Morphin, and then nothing. I'm aware of it. I've seen like bits and pieces. I think I've seen a couple episodes of In Space. Not those ones, but I have seen the clips. I've been meaning to watch it. Randomly stumbled on it again, like months ago. Like, I should probably watch this at some point. Slithering Cryptid. This one's a blue-green. Definitely something that I would want to play if my camera would take a look at it. It's a cryptid. It cannot be seen. There we go. See, there it is. A lot of the blue-green stuff is create a mutagen token. So if you sacrifice that token, you can put a counter on your creature. Foot Ninjas. Very cool looking art. This looks like it's straight out of the comic books. The Last Ronin's technique. That reminds me, I need to see when pre-orders are up. I know they're making a Last Ronin game, and I need it. Oh, yes. Let's go. Shredder's technique with the classic, the original cartoon art. Oh, this card is beautiful. Oh God. I got the cursed card. Michelangelo Mutant BFF. Look at this face. Those bedroom eyes. Why? I love Michelangelo, but why? Wait, is there... Oh god, you're right. You're right, it is there. TOS, TOS. Don and Leo, problem solvers. Also, original cartoon. Nice. God, I got 2 in this art style. And our holo card. Hamato Guardian Stance. Very pretty. Nice. I know several of the Power Rangers. My little brother was obsessed with them. Makes sense. Saw the original Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Ninja Storm. It's wild that there's so many that happened. Like, I know... Oops, did I just... I think I did. Stacked these into the wrong thing. No, this is... it doesn't matter. There we go. Trying to keep my stacks separate so I can put them all in together, because I'm just dumping, whenever we're done, all these in with the black cards that we've seen already. So, moving back, we're now halfway through the first ad break, and we've barely touched... I think I've shown off 3 of the cards that I planned on showing today. Y'all are crazy. We've got Arnim Zola Biofanatic. I honestly, when you redeemed and I pulled out the turtles, I thought this was one of the turtle cards, because he's got the face in his chest, but it's different. There's a lot of them out there. It was a very popular show. It makes sense. Like, people are loving it and we're making money off of it, so let's just keep going. We'll have a new version of this. Why not? Rocks and Brutes. Menace is good. I like that. This creature can't be blocked unless you have 2 or more creatures blocking it. Another great card. The Foggy Swamp Hunters. See, again, just Avatar, just... they did a good job. It's beautiful art and incredible cards. We also did counter-argue. It's true. It's true. We did have a bunch of anarchy going on. And so that's going to slow things down. And we're going to have fun doing it. I need to learn to slow things down. Buzzard Wasp Colony. It's a bird insect. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature and draw a card. If something else you control dies, if it had counters on it, move him to this guy. That makes sense. He's a buzzard. So he's gonna harvest from what is dead, and it's now his. But that is something I've been really noticing, is like I only have so much time to stream. Like, I only stream twice a week, 2 to 3 hours at most, just because of scheduling. And I'm sitting here playing a super long game. I need to hurry up and get through this. Just keep going. Burn through. You got to get the hours in. Let's go. That's not as enjoyable. I'm not... like, some of the best parts I've seen... I'm just going to call myself out right now, live. Why not? Some of the best moments I've seen in other people's streams is when just either goofing off doing something totally nonsensical, or, you know, I got distracted and we're just sitting here chatting. Those are some of the best streams that I've seen you guys do. Like, I need to take time to do that. I know we may not then make progress in a game, because I can't, unfortunately, stream for 5-6 hours at a time to have the moment to really sink into a game. But the point is to hang out. So hang out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We appreciate any time we get to spend with you. I appreciate you saying that. Progress is the friendships we build and strengthen along the way. That's right. That's, again, it makes sense the other direction. It's taking that context for yourself can be hard. But it is something I'm really trying to do and to accept for myself. I know it's okay if you do it, but if I do it, oh no, gotta keep moving, don't slow down, train's gotta keep going. It's fine. You'll get there. So we have 30 streams of this game because you keep getting distracted. That's what you do. You get distracted with things. That's the fun part. I'm glad we're hanging out. I'm glad to hang out with you too. I'm excited to catch a stream of yours again soon. I'm also excited for this card to work. Show me. You can almost read it. Callous Inspector. Zoom. Focus. You were doing so well. What's your deal? I too eagerly await it. I look forward to it. When I see that notification, the donut's going live, I am diving straight in. Unless I'm away from my desk when it happens. And then I'm doing something else and I see, oh wait, I know that name. I need to get in there. Card. I think my camera's misting up from all the heartfelt talk. Cool. Well, that is Callous Inspector. I was going to say what color it is, but we're going through all the black cards, so we know. Oh, you were going to show this card. Thank you. Summon Primal Odin. One thing I really love about the Final Fantasy set is how well they did the summons using the sagas. So you cast it, and he is a 5/3 creature. But also, each turn that he's on the battlefield, you move from 1, 2, to 3. So his first turn, he destroys a target creature an opponent controls. Whatever it is, you pick something's dead because Odin showed up. Second turn, as soon as your turn starts, this creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So if Odin breaks through all your defenders, Odin wins because he one-shot you. And if he survives until the third round, draw 2 cards, everybody loses 2 life. It's fine. He's going to take what he needs because he didn't get what he wanted. But it's such good art. I think this is the 14 art, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, here's a rat. I think my Sephiroth starter set came with 4 of them. They're great because they make a rat tail. So you get a treasure token whenever they die. Second part kills you if it deals direct damage. Yeah, if Odin is out turn 2 and on his second turn, if he deals damage to the player, that player's out. Instant kill. He's in my Kefka deck, and as soon as he comes out, it's go time. But it's also great because one of my cards can create copies of things in my graveyard. So if you see Odin and freak out and have something that can instantly kill a creature, Odin's now in my graveyard. Well, when combat starts, I can make a token of anything in my graveyard. And so Odin comes back. And we do this again. Do you have another removal spell? If not, next turn. Side quest, Hunt the Mark. When it enters, destroy up to 1 target creature. And then if a creature died under an opponent's control this turn, create a treasure token. Once you have 3 treasure tokens, this becomes Ismat, the ultimate mark. You get a Durgan. My guy. There we go. He has to get close for you to see him. That's fitting. It's a Tonberry. Next up, Fight On. Beautiful art. And this, I think I got distracted again. Forever ago. Oh, we got another card redeem or pack redeem. The neat thing about Magic, and this is a perfect example, is that they have the 5 colors, and you would think, like, typically white is going to be good and black is evil. And even though black, I mean, it's got a skull as its marker and does deal a lot of like death touch, plays with your graveyard, but a lot of things like this are also in it. You return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard. So you can, someone's out of the fight, you can bring them back. Not necessarily an evil thing. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies, skeletons, and demons, but there's also, this is a really bad example. I was going to pull another card and like, there's also this, but the next card is, why is Sephiroth? Never mind. We're not going to talk about that because we haven't played yet. But look at this beautiful artwork of Sephiroth. And this is the one that if... Oh, is this... Yeah, I love this card because whenever he enters or attacks, you can sacrifice a creature. And if this is the 4th time... Or no, whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If you can get 4 creatures to die in 1 turn, transform Sephiroth. And so he turns into this. And then with that ability, his whenever a creature dies, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. That goes on to you, not the card. Saw another that moment meme over the weekend on Blue Sky. Couldn't help but giggle. Oh no. Dark Knight's Great Sword. I love Dark Knights. And this is great. You can equip the Great Sword. You pay 3 life. Oh, yeah. So you don't even have to... Normally with equipment, you... Yes, please send it to me. For equipment, you usually have to tap mana to do it. But with this, you don't need any mana. You just pay 3 life and you can wield the sword. Heck dies. Such a creepy enemy. When I first played, I think... Oh no, this is from 2. Okay. The first time I saw these, like, immediate run. I don't want to deal with it. That's way too many eyes. This is super creepy. They're not that hard to beat. Vane's Treachery. Once again, you can boost this card by sacrificing a creature. Oh, no. I just saw it. Thank you, my watch, for showing me pictures. That's terrible and wonderful at the same time. Ahriman. Flying and Death Touch. Despite being only a 2/2, he can knock you out immediately. Resentful Revelation. I can't talk. Very pretty card. Very creepy card. And this, I love this card. Very pretty art. And just, it's ridiculous. Overkill. Target creature has negative 9,999 toughness until end of turn. So, just about anything is going to die. Giant object was amazing. Oh, yeah. No. That's ridiculous. Namazu Trader. Very cute. The Dark Confidant. Neat card. Ah, yes. Fang, Fearless Lassie. I absolutely love Fang. Top tier, one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. Just so freaking cool. Got another Undercity Rat. We've seen that before. The Demon Wall. Okay, so I said that black isn't evil, but then we get things like this. I hate the Demon Wall. But then, going back to some Spider-Man. Come on. There we go. Venomized cat. He's a little kitty cat. He just also has the Venom symbiote. And so he's playing with his little friend, the mouse. Vincent's Limit Break. This one's interesting. Depending on how much additional mana you spend to cast it, you can turn a target creature. Okay, yeah. Any target creature you control, when it dies, it returns to the battlefield as one of those three. Summon Anima. Once again, I love the summons. Resentful Revelation. Words are hard. The Final Days. Very scary. And such a wonderful duo. I still very much... Okay, so we had this conversation this weekend, my wife and I. Because we were talking about... I don't know how we got on the subject of, like, your favorite Final Fantasy. And for me, it feels like it changes. It shifts. Sometimes 4. 4 is my first. Sometimes 7. 9, I think, is usually the one I would say most often. Partially because it kind of cheats and there's a lot of nods to other Final Fantasies in it. And so it's beautiful. I love the art style. The music is phenomenal. The characters, the story, everything is great about it. I love the mini games. However, I'm either in the process of have done or have been wanting to do a cosplay of 3 different characters from 7. I guess I have cosplayed 2 different people from 9, but that's still not 3. I don't have any plans to do a 3rd yet. But all of that to say, obviously, you know which one I'm planning on cosplaying at some point. I mean... Wow, rude. Shinra reinforcements. Get rid of 3 cards and you get 3 life back. Very helpful, especially when you're playing around with your own health. More Shinra reinforcements. We've already seen the Undercity Dire Rat. Evil Reawakened. X-Death pops up. Brings anything back from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it is 2/2 stronger. That's it. That's the great part. I'm really enjoying leaning into, like, trying to find cosplays that, like, I don't have to wear a wig. Wigs are hard. I have a big head. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I have to order specific wigs because other ones will literally cut into my head. I had a line digging into my scalp for like 2 weeks because I didn't complain about it. So I needed the hair for the costume. I'm not, it sucks. I have a headache, whatever. So I have to specifically buy from like a certain place in order to make sure they don't cut the circulation off to my brain. So if I can find cosplays that don't require wigs, hey, I'll shave this. No problem. It grows back in a week or two. I'm fine. Yeah, glasses and a nice suit. And hey, I might even be able to wear the suit as a suit later. So that's helpful. Black Mage's Rod, holographic, very cool. And I love the Marlboro. Another one of those that as soon as I see it, I'm running. I do not want to fight it, but I still think they're super cool. We already saw that one. Dragon's Prey. Check this card out. I think we know exactly what's about to happen. My trauma with them in 8 is huge. Yes. I think that was when I really learned to not like them. I think they may be in 4. You only see them in like one area, and so it's fine, but I ran into them a lot in 8, and like, God, no. Nightblade Brigade. I think this is a non-Final Fantasy one that we have. It's a goblin. I do like goblins. Yeah, I think it's not too terrible. And so, yeah, when you hit 8, I'm getting hit with every single status ailment. I may have one character with status ailment defense, and they may be able to defend against 1 or 2 status effects. So like, yay, I'm not poisoned, but I'm asleep, stunned, mute, blind. Great, thanks. Fire Navy Trebuchet. A lot of walls. Oh yeah, and turning into a statue. That happens too. Merchant of Many Hats. Nice avatar card. Another corrupt official. Ooh, this one's nice. Canyon Crawler. Spider Beast with Death Touch. Already seen these. There we go. Interceptor, Shadow's Hand. Shadow's Hound. Reading. It's on the screen, and it's not even blurry. Another Turtles card. We've got Tunnel Rats. I know it's a dark card. It's dark. Bork. I love it. There we go. Tunnel Rats. This is... Okay, that's why it kind of looked like it was from 14, because it is. Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. Very good. And our last card. Cornered by Black Mages. Very neat. We made it. And just before ads. So that is all of the cards. So I think we're going to go ahead. We can take the ad break a little early. Just so we don't jump in, start looking at stuff, and then, oh, look, ads. And we can go ahead and play Thank You for Heal. I'll drink some Dr. Pepper to heal. we'll go ahead, cut to ads, and then we're going to make a deck using only this color and see how it does for the last hour. So I need to close that. I don't know if you heard all that dinging, but that was loud in my ears. I know. We'll be back, I promise. I will see you all in 3 minutes. Hang tight, get up, stretch, grab a snack. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Thank you for sticking with me through the ads. I got distracted talking. I'm not even going to lie. That is not the right screen because it's not showing up well in that. This is weird. I've been playing like every game with a controller on my PC, but this is like the one game that does not let me use a controller. So like, what do I do with the keyboard and mouse now? You don't use, well, I guess you do use your hands, just not like that. Alrighty, so we are going to build a deck using whatever cards I have that are black. Join us in the keyboard mouse norminess. I used to do like, until I got my new controller, like, I thought I would never do it. I mean, I didn't think I'd ever be able to play 14 with a controller. But once I started, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Of course, then last time, Kira showed me how to even better use it and have more buttons. I feel like I'm going to do it even more now. I absolutely, this is possibly my favorite deck that I have. Well, okay, that's not true. My Kefka Reanimator deck is the one that, this is my favorite, but this one's also very good. We'll talk about that. I was going to show it off, but we'll talk about green later. I think where's a magic card? Spoiler, I'm going in order as it's on the card. So next up will be red and then green, and then we can show off that card. I love my mono black sack. It's all about sacrificing in order to get Sephiroth to flip. But we're going to start something new first. Yes, I did let a little bit of the spoiler. Why? Oh, it doesn't have, it costs white, but in order to sneak, to use that ability to cast it, it costs black. That's why it's showing up here. Well, we're not going to do that. So what do we have? We've seen here, there we go. The one card that my camera wouldn't pick up, I own digitally. So this is it, the Callous Inspector. I do love Menace, making you can't defend against me with only one creature. And you can make a clue. Eaten Alive is great, but that's in my sacrifice deck. Infestation Sage is great because it makes another creature. Forsaken Miner. I have a lot of very cheap, just fodder in black because I built that deck. Okay, we're definitely adding some Tonberries. Creature enters with a stun, tapped with a stun counter on it. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. So if he goes to attack, he's going to hit you first and you're going to die before you even get to go. What else do we want in this? I do like Bitter Triumph, and that does, yes, the Way of the Tonberry. This also really helps encapsulate some of the essence of this color, I think. You pay one of any mana color and a black, and as additional cost, you can either discard a card, so you have less in your hand, or you pay 3 life. And you do that in order to get rid of whatever threat you have. Well, that actually kind of works having, well, it's going to fill up, so we're going to hide chat on this screen. There's going to be a bunch of words on screen already. We don't need to make it even harder to see. Let's see what else we have. I do like playing a lot of cheap cards just because it costs less. Chat's still here. It's just behind the curtains. That's all. My Scornful Striker. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. So if I only have creatures, that is great. I only have 1 of that, though, so it's not really worth building around. It's been a minute. I'm trying to see what all we have and what would make an interesting deck. I mean, I was just, well, no, I don't want to do just a bunch of cheap creatures because, well, that's the sacrifice deck, and we can just play that deck then. Kane is interesting. Beautiful artwork. He has jump, so on your turn he can fly, which makes sense. He's a Dragoon. I've never figured out how to get him to pay off. If he deals combat damage to a player, they get Kane, and he's now under their control. If they do, you draw however many cards for the damage he did, create that many treasure tokens. So if he deals 8 damage to you because of his equipment, I draw 8 cards, I get 8 treasure tokens, and then I pay 8 life. Haven't gotten him to hit a person yet because people keep bringing flying things and blocking him. I guess because they don't want that to happen. Murder. We'll bring some murder. Instantly kill target creature. I like that. Overkill. Also great. We're just gonna, I think that's gonna be it. Death touch. Murder. We're gonna make sure they don't have any creatures. That feels like the vibe we're going for here. I don't want to bring in Sephiroth just because I'm probably going to end up switching to that deck. And so I'm trying very hard, even though I love that whole build. I don't want to make the exact same thing. Anchovy and banana pizza. When this artifact enters, destroy a creature. Why not? Bake someone into a pie. Destroy them, create a food token. Why not? I think 3. So we're at 4 or 5. No, these are all 4. I think this is as high as I want to go. Well, hang on. There may be some really good stuff. I do really like the space theme of Edge of Eternities. I don't know that we want some ships. Hello! We're going to bring in Jekt because who doesn't love Jekt? I've baked you into a pie. Or no, I've baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor. I love pie flavor. Let's see. Ooh, this one's nasty. If you lose a creature while this enchantment's out, opponent chooses a creature they control and they lose it. If someone has 0 creatures, sacrifice this and put a creature card that's been exiled with it onto the battlefield with +2. That's a good one. We're going to destroy more creatures. Where are we at? We need to select a format. 50. I don't like Jekt, maybe because I don't know him. You'll know him soon. Maybe Cecil's good. I like Cecil. Why? We're going forward. Why are we back down? Oh, we flipped back. We hit the end. It's like we were paying 4 to cast something, and now we're back to 1. That's why. That's kind of neat. But I've got 6 cards left. Gonna have some Dream Beavers. I just almost went to add that. Turn target creature card from... That's a big price, though. Nice. Zuko's Conviction. That's good. Welcome in, Ophelia. Good to see you. It's been a minute. What are you building for? We're just building a deck. Specific rules. It has to only be black cards. I just finished showing off all of the black cards that I have and haven't shown on screen, or haven't opened on screen. So now we're doing this. So just trying to build something to try and show off what this color is all about, why it's cool. I am quickly learning to like it, even though I think I can never decide. I know I like red and green. I don't know that I like red and green together most. I do kind of like red and white. I think is a really strong. It was the first deck that I built myself. Green and white was my the pre-constructed deck that I bought when I first started. We just got to pick something and play. What's Wither? A source with Wither deals damage to creatures in the form of 1/1 counters. Okay. We'll do that. And actually, no. Azula Always Lies will finish this up. Cool. And yeah, we're going to keep the box. I think I even have a Tonberry. I do. I guess. Blue. What do we have here? You gotta have the theme. You gotta make it look nice. I don't... We'll go with Vincent. Here's our deck. Black is a good color. I didn't like it at first, but it's quickly grown on me. I enjoy it. There it is. So we're going to go ahead, jump in and see what we can do with this. We'll go standard, since that's what we built it off of. Don't want to open up the door to literally anything. Let's see how this works. Oh, thank you. I just now noticed the pin. That was forever ago. Thank you for the pin message. That is important. It's good. I have 3 lands. I like having about 3, sometimes 4, but then I don't have enough. Of course, I just now realized my only creature is a 4-drop. So I could cast this turn. I'll now be able to cast Murder or Overkill. So if they drop a creature, we can take them down. Thank you. We can now summon Ject. I have my one creature. Don't tell them. Oh, do they have... I hate you. This card makes me not like white. My creatures enter tapped, and anytime any creature enters the battlefield, you get a life. You get a heal. Hey, our boy. It's our boy. Yeah. Oh, I almost played this card. Like, yeah, I can do a murder. It's the only creature's mine. Don't do a murder. I'm gonna hold off on this. I want to play this when they have something on the field too. So we're gonna add the mana. End turn. So next turn he won't have a stun counter. He'll just be regular tapped. And the turn after that, I can attack. Two Azula always lies. I may have not built this deck very good. There's a ton of other things to do and no creatures. Like, I can instant kill anything you put down. Deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature. No! How many cards are in your hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Oh, no. I can get +2 to my Tonberry, giving him a 3. There's no way. Well, hell. Hey, I can drop a pizza. It's very cool, holographic looking. I could have killed something if you had anything to play. I don't know that they have any creatures. Which sucks since my entire deck is built around killing your creatures. I can do something. I was getting mana flooded last turn, or at the start. Okay, good. We got more. I was about to say, we're going to run out of cards. Because I can only have 7 in my hand. That's a lot of stuff over there. Let's try and get that a little closer, I think. You have so much land. 11 land. What is this? Create a 1/1 red monk creature. I can't do anything until you're there. Oh, wait. You just did. Cool. Don't rush me. I should have read the whole card. I hope they don't... They're not temporary, because that would suck. I just wasted all that. That's fine, whatever. You can keep your 2/2. Just resolve them all. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't have. I'm not discarding a card. I need all of those. I don't trust you. Oh, you made me exile all of my creatures. All 2 of them. So I can't use Zuko's Conviction. That sucks. So... just overkill you. Do a murder. Create a token. Wow. Okay, it's a token of that, not another creature token. I see why they don't have any creature cards, because they're just going to make a bunch of monks. Uh-oh. This gonna hurt. I mean, they can only do 4 damage right now, because the others all have summoning sickness. But still. And prowess. I'm so glad you have all that mana, so you can cast more spells. Wow. Are you serious? Damn. Out of nowhere. Guy had nothing, and then just in, like, 1 turn. I say that like I haven't gone from nothing to, like, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of damage in 1 turn with this deck. Let's switch things up real quick. We may bounce back, because we did just build this. Well, let's see what a actually constructed deck looks like. Dust off one of my old favorites. Again, this one, the entire purpose is everyone else's cannon fodder to be sacrificed in order to flip Sephiroth and make him stronger. And then if you get rid of him, I have 3 more. And if I flipped him, that means I can have up to 4 stacks of anytime anyone at all dies, you lose a life and I gain 1. So we've got Bloodghast is good. I can bring him back, I think. No. Creature can't block. Has haste. Whenever a land you control enters, yeah, he can come back. Lots of cards. Also love Vengeful Blood Witch. If this or anything else you control dies, they lose a life and you gain a life. Menace and Ward, discard a card. When it attacks, put a 1/1 on target creature and opponent controls. So, bad part is they may get stronger if he attacks. I'm going to bring him out early. Hopefully, nope. He's going to get something if I use it. Sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards. I'm going to save that because that's a tool for later. He's going to get a little bit stronger. That's unfortunate, because his whole thing is adding counters. But I dealt 4 damage to you, so I'll take it. Of course, if Bristly Bill attacks, I can't do anything to block because he's tapped and he can't block. If you control the demon, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. You don't have a demon on the field. But are you about to? He's attacking. I can do nothing. I'm just going to eat it. It's fine. Now we're even. Or we were. Did I yawn? I didn't even notice I yawned. I can feel one cut. There it is. I have enough mana. Now, if anybody dies, we trade 2 life. You're tapped. So yeah, he's a 5 now. Oh, it was you. Okay. Made me yawn just thinking about it. Oh my god, that card cover. Look at that back. Hydra Goose. Very pretty cards. Sacrifice another creature or artifact and surveil. Where? Where's Sephiroth? Oh, they have trample, so I don't want to give it to them, but I guess I will. Becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Wow. That's like the perfect deck against mine. So if I ever target any of his, someone else gets a 1/1 counter. And since this is a copy of it, both of them happen. So please kill my 4. Wait, no, I should have sacrificed it. I can at least take one of you down. On the plus side, those trigger. Cancel. I don't want to. I should have used that then. They concede. Stop the yawns. It's true. She does yawn a lot. Hey, Tattered Rattler. Ratter. I can't read. Tattered Ratter. When a rat you control becomes blocked, it gets +2/+0. Neat. See, this is the one I was talking about. Heard that so much. I don't think I did catch you at all today. I know I was in and out for a little bit. Had to get some other stuff going on. I don't think I caught any. I caught a bunch of deaths. So I made something move. Just not the yawn counter. Yeah, that's right. I think there was at the start. No. Wait, I'm thinking of last stream because I wasn't there at the start this time. Because I drove home to walk the pup. Very cool effect. This is kind of weird, Sephiroth in the Avengers Tower, but okay. So this is nice. We've got some creatures that we can sacrifice. And then we have at least one way to sacrifice. Mel caught you with some. I'm glad Mel was there. Someone needs to be there to do it, because it wasn't me. Forsaken Miner is great. Can't block, but if you ever commit a crime, you can pay 1 black to bring him back from the graveyard. Probably should have done the other one. Yeah, or we don't have to catch it all. Just, you know, it'll be fine. No need. Swing for 2. Pass to you. Those are very pretty cards. What is this? I want that. Manifest Dread. What does Dread do again? Look at the top 2 cards. I was reading that. But one on the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other in your graveyard. Turn it face up. Damn it. I was trying to read that. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, this says it too. Pay its mana cost to turn it face up. So, actually, wait. I can eat alive. So I can kill one of my creatures to exile whatever this is. You can, unless it's a 2 mana, I can get rid of it. So we're going to do it just so I know it's gone. And I think killing Forsaken Miner and that is going to count as a crime. Which will then let me... Yep. I can pay 1 mana and bring him back immediately. So now your card's gone. And I can play a swamp. I just have the 1. But hey, swing for 1. It's like sneezing. Can't be just 1. It's like 5 typically after supper. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I feel like my sneezes always come in 3s. They're always really potent to the point that they hurt like everything down to my chest. And I lose my voice temporarily. Again with the face down card. I don't trust you. Oh, crap. Okay, that needs to go right now. Knights of the Round. Turn 1, 2, 3, and 4 create 3 knight creature tokens, and then on turn 5 you get Ultimate End. Yeah, no. You're gone, buddy. Sacrifice the miner again. I don't care. I'll pay the 1. So now we just have 3 2/2s. Those are fine. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 black and green insect with flying. So you can block him. Then he'll be able to fly, and you can't block. So, yeah, Knights of the Round is disgusting. I love it. And they gave up. See, the crazy thing is, I have 4 Sephiroths in this deck, and that's 2 whole games. We haven't even seen him yet. I think I know. I don't like it. I understand the reasoning behind it. Like if you... Especially in ranked, which we're not playing ranked, because I'm also streaming, and so it's kind of hard to pay attention as much as I would if I was playing offline. I know some people stream ranked, and more power to you. But like, if you're playing ranked, I know I'm going to lose anyway, so I might as well just give up so I can move on and maybe win the next one. There's our guy. Timeline color, decent sacrifice, away to sacrifice, and then Cecil is just a great card. But it doesn't mean, even though I understand it logistically, doesn't mean I like it. Like, play the game. We're here to play the game. Especially if I'm doing, like, I'm trying to do one of the achievements. I need to attack so many times, cast so many cards. If you scoop, I can't do the thing. But also, we're playing unranked. We're just goofing off, basically. We're just going to do regular haste. So if I can get another swamp, we can bring out Sephiroth next turn. There it is. So... Or I set this up. Well... No. We can bring him out, choose not to sacrifice. Yeah, that's it. I just want to finish the game. I don't want to... Right, I forgot. Whenever Cecil attacks, you lose however much life he dealt damage. Unless you hit half of your total. Then he becomes a paladin. So we're gonna need... Okay, so next turn I think we can start sacrificing. You're tapped. You have no mana. You can't kill these guys. You may sacrifice. So I'm not going to, but I can still attack. So we're going to deal 9 damage to him. He's down to 3. He's probably going to scoop. Do we start chanting Sephiroth now? We might. If I can draw some more ways to kill things. Nope, we got mana. So we're not going to flip. I can kill 2 creatures. No, wait. 1. Oh, this isn't a sacrifice 1 to kill one of theirs. Yeah, there's no real point. Especially he has 1 defender. Welcome in, Kiora. Oh. Return all attacking creatures to owner's hand. You're a jerk. Yeah, we got another Sephiroth. They didn't die. Welcome in, Arden. And welcome, Kiora. Good to see everybody here. Took a nap and then crashed. Nap sounds nice. I don't think I'm going to sacrifice. I have 2 mana left. What do we want to bring back? Bring back the Blood Witch. Thank you for shouting out, Arden. I wanted to take a nap too, but then I streamed anyway. So sleepy. You got a Stardew set. Nice. Also, happy birthday. What was in the Stardew set? Ow, ow. Sitting cross-legged. It's comfy and then it hurts. It suddenly hurts a lot. This guy was waiting until the very end. He's got 2 health left, and now he brings out all these creatures. He just wanted to see what I was going to do. Has the Stardew set come out already? I didn't realize it was released yet. I know I've seen some of them, and they look amazing. I mean, I gotta bring Sephiroth back out. How much mana do we have left? Oh, but he can't attack yet. So I've got 2 mana. I can drop Cecil. No, I can't. But you can do this. Why not? You're gonna lose 2 life either way. Actually, you lose 4 life. I forgot about that. There we go. Now we got to see it as intended. Didn't get to flip. I think I've flipped maybe 20% of the time with Sephiroth. I believe they're out already. I had a friend order some, and they're waiting for them to arrive. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, that's Sephiroth. That emote is ridiculous. Forgotten Monument. That's pretty. It's a nice colorless land. Okay, we definitely have time for one more. I like this deck. It's fun. It's not as ridiculous as the green one. You do. You get some XP and I think some gold that you can then spend to buy packs of cards. So you can open digital packs.
Save the game?
Thank you for save the game. I can't save. It's an online game. Bust out Cecil. Cecil? I forget which way it is officially now. I think it's Cecil because I always said Cecil. Right, Mom? I can't pause the game. Drop this. Just in case you happen to kill Cecil. Counterspell. Awesome. Appreciate that. Looking like maybe a green, white, blue deck. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just straight black. I only need one color. Timeline color has haste, so I want you out first. And we can drop the infestation sage. So now I can do 4 damage and only take 2. Put 1 card in your hand if this spell was kicked, which it looks like he did. Put 2 in your hand. Okay. Alrighty. Keep your secrets. Sephiroth. Haha. Immediate scoop as soon as it's set up. Another couple of turns and I could have done it. Why not? Let's go to the store. We can open up a digital pack. Where is it? Packs. Let's see, what do we want? Strixhaven, Turtles, Spider-Man. Let's be real. We're here for the Final Fantasy. Right? They do. It's kind of cute, actually. I'm not tempted by this because I don't want to spend 50 real dollars, but I am excited about getting some of these cards once they come out. I don't know when it comes out. It says it's available until the 11th, so does it release on the 11th? I don't know. Let's open up a pack of Final Fantasy cards. Or we can open up a Mythic pack. Yeah, why not? Let's get some fancy fake cardboard. I feel like opening something up. And I knew it. Why not both? We'll open this one and then we'll switch over. See what we got. Nice. Combat tutorial's good. I love Chocobo Kick. Look at that art. Very cool. Blitzball Shot, also good. Iron Giant, disgusting. 6/6 with Reach, Vigilance, and Trample. Beautiful artwork here. We got Quistis. I liked Quistis. Quistis is fun. I got a wild card that I can use later. That's exciting. I love this cloud. Such a good one. Alrighty, let's... Nope, we're not going to sit on this screen because we're going to listen to Gollum. Forget it. We're going to listen to Gollum. So let's switch back over. If you can even hear it. Maybe it's just me when I switch screens. We're going to open up a 3rd pack. That's the wrong button. I should know where my buttons are set. I set them and have been using them forever. I can hear him now. Let's see. 8, but we don't have 8 cards right now because we've opened up 2 packs already. We don't have 7 packs. 2. Alrighty. So, our next pack is... Final Fantasy Trading Card Game, Opus 14. Nice. We got a different Final Fantasy. My friend, my enemy. Yes. First card in the pack is... Oh. Speaking of pro, instead of holding the card up to the camera, I held it up to where my face is on my monitor and wondered why I can't see anything. It's a day. Vanu Vanu. I love these guys. From 14. Also from 14. Kobolds. I wish we had more of them. I would play a kobold. Granted, I want to play a kobold in D&D, but I like the kobolds. Steiner, Pictologica version. Exactly. Kobolds are so good. From 9, Lich. Very cool. Fran from 12. The cute chibi art. More 9 cards. Tiamat. One of these days, I need to learn how to play this game. I have so many cards. But finding someone to play with is hard because there's like pockets of places that play them or that play it and then like nothing. Moogle from 14. I love this version of Moogle. Holographic Gabronth. Very cool. Ooh, this is a first, and I love this art on it. We got the Mom Bomb. Throwback to 4. I'll play with you because I have cards, but I don't know how to play. We can figure out how to play together. I know I have a few Ramas. May not all be 9 or 14 though. I think there may be other versions. But damn, that beard. That beard. There are a few things that I think was a very, I'm just going to say it, wrong art direction in 7. In the remake of 7. Moogles, for one. Carbuncle feels weird. Granted, I think 8 had the best Carbuncle. Unless I'm thinking of something else as well. Or unless I've forgotten something else. But right, like this Megamind looking dog. What happened? Yeah, 14 has a good Carbuncle, but also I can't remember where else they have them. Adele from Tactics Advance 2 is our last card. Very nice. That is it. So we've got ads coming. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me, playing some cards, looking at some cards, opening cards. There's a lot of cards happening. My desk is full of cards right now. I got a lot to put away and to categorize because we got a bunch of new cards. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. I will be back next Sunday. We'll see what we're going to play. I know we've got some Xenogears, but working on some other stuff too. We'll see if that works out. I will keep the Discord and I will try to keep my Blue Sky up to date. But we will definitely be back Sunday and Monday with some more games. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's go ahead. I almost like, all right, great. See y'all. What are y'all still doing here? I need to raid out. I need to end stream. I almost opened up my own channel to see who's online. Yeah, okay. Bye. Good night. Let's see who's live right now. Who's doing what? What sounds fun to go into after this? There's a lot of people online right now. Nice. Let's see. Oh. You know what? I know who we're going to raid out to. Just trying to bail on us. Right? Let's raid out to Salty. Salty by Design is playing some Paper Mario. And I didn't get a chance to... Uh-oh. Ads are starting. Didn't get a chance to catch him earlier, so I can watch some of it now. So we're going to raid out to him. Raid messages. First one is for subs. Second is for followers. Feel free to go. Oh, you did. Thank you so much for getting that. If you go ahead and grab that. There we go. Thank you. And is Lita with them? I don't think so, because it's Paper Mario. So I think this is the one that I think they do. I almost said Cult of the Lamb. That's wrong. That's a different two people who play that together. Spoilers. Shadow of the Colossus. That's what they play. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and raid out to them. If I can remember how to get the raid started. Salty by Design. Absolutely wonderful streamer. So much fun and goofy and such a cool person. Please feel free to send the love to them, and I will catch you all next week. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.